Hello. In this video, we will show you how to access the CLS SRA MidOcean services. So this starts obviously by logging in to the page by signing in. Once you have signed in, you go to Services, and then you select SRA Site Risk Assessment MidOcean. Placing an order is relatively straightforward. You click on Order, and then you choose the type of area of interest which is relevant to your request. For here, we will show you for rectangle. You click on the map, select your area, and then select a time of interest. So the start date, here we will do the 15th of September, and an end date, here we will use the 25th of September. The price is visible here, and then you just place your order. Okay, so to retrieve the data, you click on My Orders. You select the order that you have, the MidOcean order that is relevant. So for instance, this one. And then you click on Details and Downloads. Right, the list of files that are available appears. And then you just click on the Download Data to retrieve the data. Okay, so once you have downloaded the data onto your machine, the various files, you can now visualize them in different fashions. One of the ways you can visualize it is using a tool developed by NOAA, which is called Ferret. It is ideal for visualizing NetCDF data, which is the format of the files delivered. NetCDF is a very common format for anything that has to do with MidOcean data. So to visualize the data, I open the Ferret interface. I then load the data which I want to look at. So I select the file. So for instance, the sea surface temperature file. And then I just use the shade command to visualize the variable in the file. So in this case, grid 0001. And I give the timestamp. Right, now you can see the raw data as it is. So it's fairly high resolution, which is why you can see these squares. But obviously on a larger map, you will not see these squares. What you can also do is plot time series. So for instance, I can plot a time series in the following way. So I use the plot command. Again, I select the variable, and I just give some coordinates. And I get this type of curve which shows the evolution of temperature from the 10th of December to the 14th of September. So very simple, very straightforward, obviously more adapted to scientific profiles. What you can also do is upload the data into an advanced geospatial tool. So this is one we use at CLS. And this allows you to have a far more interactive experience. So for instance, you can zoom in, for instance, on a particular area of interest, or in France or in Spain. And you can also play around with, for instance, the maximum and minimum values of the palette, so you can try and bring out some details. So for instance, if we narrow the palette a bit, we'll probably see some more features appearing. So this will take a bit of time, but you can see how things are. You can see some fronts which weren't visible beforehand, Maybe we can kind of zoom in a bit more, give it a bit more contrast to kind of see things even better. So here you can clearly see the coastal waters and the open ocean waters. This type of tool is far more user-friendly, obviously, and also enables you potentially to superimpose different types of data. To kind of try and understand what's happening in a given area. So, for instance, we can put in surface currents and sea surface temperature, which is what we have here. Thank you.
We've just seen the NextOcean's service, which provides maps of environmental conditions, including winds, currents, surface temperature, sea level and tidal elevation. Now we're going to focus on a more specific service, which is designed to provide an early warning of marine heat waves to enable mitigation strategies to be implemented to protect resources.
Hello, let's see how to order a marine heatwave service from the NextOcean portal. What is a marine heatwave? A marine heatwave is a persistent elevation of temperature. In general, it is detected when it lasts more than 5 days. What is the effect of the marine heatwave in aquaculture? The marine heatwave is going to increase the fish stress. The fish in cages is going to lose appetite. In consequence, feeding quantities need to be adapted to avoid waste of feed, which is expensive, and also to avoid water pollution. This water pollution may result in development of HABs. We are going to see how we display these marine heat waves on maps. We are going to display marine heat waves in categories. Marine heat waves is an elevation of temperature compared to the climatology. It is an anomaly. So for a very high elevation and very high anomaly, we are going to represent in a specific color, looking like an extreme heat wave. And we do that for 4 different categories for each single point on the map. Now we are going to order a marine heatwave service. I will select a polygon of interest. Like this. A period of interest starting, say, 1st of February, 4th of February, ending some days later. My order is confirmed. Now the order is created and we wait until it is available. The order is now available. I can download all files or individual files. Here we have it. Now I will import the downloaded files into a GIS such as QGIS. Here is my files. Drag and drop into the map. Add a layer. And we have it here. We can activate the time series in QGIS. So it's playing like a loop with one dataset per day from the 1st of February to the 8th of February in this example. I can adjust the color scale, like give a bit of transparency to show the map behind.